Sleep well? Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod, Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay.
Dar'sa killed all three of them because, well, she wanted their stuff. This armor, for example, is better than what she has and looks better too. So she took it.
Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
Okay, and this is really sped up, and she's going to go around the north edge. And she's finally going to go all in with stealth. In Requiem, you can't sneak if you don't put some perks in sneaking. You can't pickpocket if you don't put a perk in pickpocket. Only Khajiits can lockpick without a perk in lockpicking. No one else can. You'll just break all your lockpicks. You can't open any lock if you don't put one perk in lockpicking, if you're anything other than a Khajiit. So, and that's how it works. You can't do a skill unless you go into it. So she's finally committed to sneaking. And she is going to be a sneaky archery character. And she safely made it to Solitude. And a quick carriage ride later, and a conversation, she is in the Dark Brotherhood. And she gets this wonderful set of armor. And it turns out there's some other great stuff that she can pick up inside the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. And she'll use all this stuff for different quests. And then she leaves and heads back toward Whiterun. And bumps into some bandits. So she's going to move around and get some high ground and a better angle for a shot. The crossbow is better to travel with because you can fire it instantly. A heavy bow, you have to pull it and hold it for 3 to 4 seconds to get maximum damage. So if something jumps out at her, the heavy bow is not a good weapon. But the crossbow is. That's either an invisible wall, or she's not holding the arrow back long enough. I'm not really sure which it is. It could be an invisible wall. She really needs to hold it back for 4 seconds. Well, that worked. So on the way, she does a little hunting and experiments with archery. Archery in Requiem is different than Skyrim, and it takes a little while to get used to it. And she finally gets back to Whiterun and does some recycling. Notice that tankards are great for turning into iron ingots. So are shovels, kettles, iron pots. Yeah, and you should have thousands of iron ingots pretty early. And also leather. Hide, leather, fur, all recycles into leather. So it's no trouble getting leather. And food. Lots of vegetable soup for stamina regen.
You want a drink? Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Little something to drink, to relax.
Now please, no more questions.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. I can teach you a few things.
And what money she gets, she puts right into training. She has so far been able to buy training at every level. Finally, we get here.
Running a little light in the pockets, lass? Your pockets. They're a little low on coin. I can tell. It's all about sizing up your mark, lass. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Look how you sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate. You knew it was a shakedown and you called him on it. That's what I'm talking about. Wealth is my business. Help me out, and I can add to yours. Would you like a taste? Patience, Blanchet.
So at level 10, she's been investing in some training, but now that she's going to join the Thieves Guild, she's going to go deeply into pickpocket and lockpicking. And that's kind of what she's going to be doing a lot of for the next 10 levels.
It turned out to be crushed nerve root mixed with water.
That's going to be her source of money.
That was a simple Stop. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you...
And because she's a Khajiit, she gets to open the basic locks without a perk in lockpicking. If you're any other race, you have to put a perk in lockpicking to be able to lockpick any lock.
Snow elves. The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends.
That's a Khajiit
Masters
racial
of great
bonus.
magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that then? No one's seen them in
I
years.
see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
What a waste of time. Damn. I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Not quite good enough, are you? What was that?
And that's it for bandits.
Telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard.
Oh, there's no need for that. I know why you're here. Tell Brynjolf not to worry about it anymore.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that.
So the Thieves Guild armor gives really nice bonuses for lockpicking and pickpocket. And also for haggle. So from this point on, it's all about lockpicking, stealing, doing these side quests.
I watched Delvin's back.
And I've decided to do
you're
all
back.
125, just to see what's in the safe at the end. And now we're going to sell everything we can and get that 10% bonus because of the
I assure you, I'm prepared
Thieves
to
Guild
make any
armor
deal.
that gives us the 10% bonus.
First.
And we're also going to go around and pick every lock that we can find.
To my people, you can't protect me every moment of the day.
That might be so, but it will never stop me from trying.
So here we are. Here's a quick look. We've put nothing in one-handed so far. Everything's gone into marksmanship, a little bit into sneak, some into lockpicking now, pickpocket we've gone into, speech. That's an adjusted 25. We need to get to 25 to be able to click, put the perk in for Silver Tongue, which will help a lot. And we haven't touched Alchemy yet. For weapons, it doesn't matter what we have in one-handed, we're terrible. The wooden crossbow does not so much damage. It's not anywhere near as good as the orc bow. And between the orc bow and the orc arrows we have, we can do pretty good damage to someone. And this is the numbers job. This is the easiest.
Oh, you're back. Here's your share. Well done.
But if you don't take 2 quests in the same place, you don't really make any money.
Aye.
So for the next round, what I've done is I have a burglary job and a numbers job in the same city. and that allows you to make a little bit of coin. And while in solitude, always remember to get some hawk feathers. Those are very valuable, and I think this is the best place to shoot them. And Dar'sa likes hanging out at scummy little bars.
Not furs. It was a damn logging caravan.
Oh.
And she's perfectly at home in the Thieves Guild.
You won't let Mercy hear about this, will you?
Hey, Brynjolf. And not so pleasant lady. You guys are creeping me out just a little. And always kill hawks while you're in solitude. And remember to look good. Alchemy is probably the most important single skill. It's not optional, as it is in Skyrim. And did I mention the importance of blue butterfly wings?
My wife's a good woman. I can teach you a few things. All right, then.
And she's still dumping all her money into training. So lockpicking has gone up because she's been doing a lot of it. Pickpocket, not as much. Some perks have gone into alchemy, but she really needs these perks. Regeneration is a game changer. So is fortified muscles. Improved potions is very good, but those two are really powerful. It just takes a while to level up alchemy. Merchant is also a game changer. And you can't have too many ingots. Okay, so after many days of just stealing everything in Skyrim that she possibly can, and doing lots and lots of side quests for the Thieves Guild, she has dumped her money into marksmanship training with a Thieves Guild trainer. Sneak has gone up a little bit. Lockpicking is coming along really nicely, and pickpocket is starting to come along. And that's where she's been focusing. And that's also given her a lot of gold. Alchemy is just crawling. It just takes a while. And she's also building an inventory of ingots. So this is the Scroll of Teleportation, and this is how you use it. Yeah, not that button. This one. And what this does, it takes two of these. And the first one plants the anchor, where you want to come back to. And she wants restoration. So we go to the College of Winterhold, join the College of Winterhold, and now we meet Colette. And she is, as far as I can tell, the only person who can sell you what we're looking for. It's nowhere else. So we want the nightly thief because we want to start pickpocketing people while they're sleeping. And we're going all in with pickpocket. So we can do this.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
I think this is also the point where I go ahead and click the option for her to be able to pick any lock of any difficulty. She has been stealing just about everything. Breaking into homes, farms, businesses, and just stealing everything. And there's someone that might be wandering around outside this room, so she's going to come back and take all of this as soon as she figures out how she's being seen. And Koznak is a perfect follower because he doesn't care if you steal or kill people. Earthguard or someone like that will not like it. Koznak has no morals at all, and he doesn't care. So you can take him right along with you, and he never says anything like, we shouldn't be here, or you shouldn't do that, or you shouldn't kill that person, or something else annoying. We're gonna let those be. But we're gonna take all this stuff. And when we get the right perk, we're gonna sell it all back to these folks. So in the library, we finally get the spell tome, Heal Self. And that's what we wanted. And Colette is the only person who will sell it to you. It doesn't seem to be anywhere else. You have to come here and get it. Also in the library, if you haven't picked it up, Elven Craftsmanship. Pretty easy to steal. But I got caught stealing here. I think I got caught pickpocketing Colette. And got a bounty here in the library. Don't forget about the pharmacist who needs to have their stuff stolen too. Or the alchemist. And here's how you go home. The scroll of teleportation. You activate it, and when your hands light up, and this is unedited, you get a loading screen, and when it's over, you're back at the anchor point, wherever that was, whatever anchor point you set. So they go in pairs. You set the anchor. Now that anchor has been used, you want to use the teleportation again, you have to set a new anchor. So that is a game changer. We can now heal ourselves, and with that, restoration will go up fairly quickly. So she's not interested in destruction even a tiny bit, but she's very interested in restoration and alteration. Those are very important. Evasion is doing nothing. But we're going to go into both of those. Even though I never really use dodge, I'll put a perk in it. And pickpocket is on its way up. I don't think this perk does anything. It doesn't seem to do anything at all. And Koznak is looking good in his orc armor. Okay, this is what we're able to do now. At this point, we're able to go in at night. Actually, she pickpocketed the key to Radiant Raiment, lockpick the merchant chest, and take everything out of it. And remember to do the strongbox as well, and take everything out of the strongbox. And every merchant in many homes have a strongbox, and you just have to look around for them. From midnight to 6 a.m. people are asleep, and that's the best time to do your stealing. Particularly if you have the perk that allows you to steal from people while they're sleeping. And the Fletcher doesn't have a merchant chest, but he does have a strongbox. And so we help ourselves to that. And put the money into training.
Please forgive my mood.
I think I
I'm
saw
still
them.
coming to terms with my daughter's death.
Yes. Now that you mention it, I think...
Take home Windhelm's finest and freshest produce
Come and
today.
browse my fine selection.
Buying and selling...
Everything's...
She has been doing a lot of stealing. And as soon as we can get to merchant, we go around and invest in every single merchant that we can invest in. Every one.
Selection in Windhelm.
I've been meaning to...
Yeah, it's nice to have skills like pickpocket and lockpick. And persuasion. These are nice to have. She's doing this quest to... she wants to get the fences and the other merchants inside the Ratway. Can't stress how important food is. Those soups really increased health, magicka, stamina, and regen, and carry weight. We're going to take Koznak with us on this one. I've gotten rid of the dog, just because it barks all the time. And I usually don't play with a follower, but I'm role-playing this character and she would use a follower.